This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Who send a status on it? Yama Ashafo NAT for NTC Honorable Akwasi Akwa Member of Parliament for Achem Oda and Yumbraina and Kawaso Bahana. So emergency meeting be Edina Kopi Baby. And yeah, they are with me again, but you be two and a month. You bet me and Kita Hudi Ewo a tetefu as well. So Honorable Ahenkwa Bisa 2022 budget. The status a warm Russia bedroom a day.
Many Medawas, many penny Ohene Gyan. Na Mafa Aquania Sumachia, what her for name, what if for. Na Mabai dear. Omoa and Namo Muswa, my baby warm Russia bedroom say, my bar Afidicasi sooner. Mene Ghana mine. Any other for air trichum commona, mine share muswa. Na impay te mefa afidi sumachia, my constituents, a Yama North, Sampa, a yen croupon, machia, omunina memory. Na Macase, Yame uncle, Uncle Swanyo Mocase. If so, Madaroma, and my baby pimu, ha. Many I will be some say, yeah, budget a huns and some edison, Rashi big one. Tiawa mechanism near media minim from my side as a minority MP. I do a 137 in Parliament. No, media minim say, Finance Minister Eddie budget ever 2 year nim. Na speaker Tia Kunyum. Our budget to the buyer no. Yetu swaba. Yetu swaba no. Dudu na ne ohono ka se budget no ye mungu. Ebi se hu nyina so no. Eni nyoma ewum no. Eye ne adi ahonkyere. Ebebre Ghana fo. Eni nti ubi sa me se budget no nsensem etisen ya. Media minim se. Speaker yetu aba ewo ne so ewo Ghana mrahye bedwam. Etena akonwa kase mu. Mamra shebe biafo ebo budget no egui de ubi sa me se ehun sensem etisa sanete em se nyoma bibiri na mote no mountain so say enye right I don't think say b ebe right me menim say o crowd there o legal background kakra as a bamra wonim de kese yen as o mine ya get to say ye de mra ene bebu o mine Ghana na nyese emra na yedi bu o mine no yibu akodu baabi na ya o mine na bedi ensem a at a point in time yebu o mine no se mra ne bi enko emma yen a na ya yi ato nchen ne ekoma yen ni de na ya ye adwuma eno ye ne sa ni oti abontin beka se unye democratic na chese kabima mi kan bia ye ka se ye di ye adwuma na chese unyi ntum ni ewom ni se uba mrahye bedwam a ye situation e wo ho enne is a hang parliament senior ye nim no I say otwen ayakuna ni stress nsen wo ni stre baako esen ha baako sen ha 137 na ye wo independent person but independent person na ye na dwin se abrebia no on one side ebe business abum and no doesn't mean say okan mu hu na oye saaku no enipa just say interest no wa show say oni omo ebe transact nti a situation na ye wom no enti say first na obehu aban ote akonwa so na ne mra hye bedwafo edoso esin bia ne oni aban mu ade bia ye di beba parliament ese parliament due diligence nanka ye tumetra se eye mo ye domu suko se bia ne di aba no we nye nanka ya so ne so ayi bia firi mu ama ne aka na edi mfaso abre Ghana fo a enam se aban ne wo dodo na wo na fanenti na ye di apia nye one particular party aban ko ye nyina ye di hu for. But I believe say saa time na ye wo aban ne wo majority no mpempi no amwa oman no. Enti say discussions because na wuti animdifo a tem bia criticisms beba no ye say o parliament ye rubber stamp. Parliament rubber stamp. Adentia ade no utumi se bia ne aban no de abetu epono se yenka ho asem no bia nka nipa ne gina kwantem kro na odi ne ho a anka obeka se we nku ade memfo aso. But enam se odi ne ho ado amanyoku na amanyoku bi su na ogina ba yenti no se ade ne yo enyo na odi akire. I think say this time around Nyankopon epesen sakraye bi ekoso na ama ye parliament no akwakoye sa. Nti nye bra ye wo mu na obi di na ho odin etwi bibi fa so se mopo mumpo se bebo man na mo man no ye na abam. Menim se situation a ya be komu at this time, I believe say e be replicating ne ho for some time. And this is the time I say you prepare your home as a country say bibi sa ba ne consequences no ye bebe ebi ni ne ni aye hu.
Honorable, okay, o kan bibi se bia Nyankopon ene man ya esie hang parliament yenye.
Yes.
Na Ghana fo nso so eba akane no na ebinom eye wona nigye because na wosusu say mo beye consensus building mo be di ensa wo so ama mo adwen Ghana ho. Na dia ye hu na nsen ama Ghana fo bi ebisa say enu nti sa consensus ana ye hwe ni mu say enka monya hang parliament nke ebeba yi enu ni ye hu ya na a te pinchi ne ne ekoso ya na ate ntokwa na mo ko ho
ye nkontokwa kra ni nyina consensus building ene ewum se
moye se na mo ye consensus building ene mo ye se mo ko e
meba se mo ye se mo build consensus no na anya adwuma bi eto ba bia obi pese odi na ho odi bufa so obi susi minti ase na akoye. We have done so many consensus eba ministerial portfolios na aban president the nominees di omubaye. I think said there were criticisms somewhere say minority for majama and Crawford nyina fam nsem bebre na say bi yen ya free other political party aye bae no yen Crawford ne ye kan gu yen so omakogi sika omayese nsem bebre. But I believe say enye ba bia na edi amanyosem eko si bra ye wo mu sisi ano nye politics na ye yo eye Ghana fo eyedie eho asem na ye ka ene na di we aba no because right from day one na budget ye di ba betudwa ena ye nya ne hint say aban di to ahodo binum ebeba na ba ko ewo mu a etwa awo kura eye ilevia uka ho asem sisia na ye tena se enya mai na eye hiesi ne so ye hwe ho nsunsuanso a edi bebo oman no ye di kan di signal ekwa abonten se ilevi eba na atwiniti ewo budget no ma there is no way say ye di ebeji because edi ahonkyere foforo ebeba abedokuro Ghana for ampa budget buy na ilevi aba bepimu. Ye finance minister the budget ba parliament na ye oberedi budget wia senior beya amrahye beguafo ebenya the principles are underpinning budget ninti no ye call retreat sometime 2 days and 3 days na experts are omotrase a omuni abani ye consultations are ye di budget ni buy no na fe omo aba be kire ye mu bia adwin poti etachiri say ye di we ebaye ye di we baye ye di we baye ye free oni eba na ye ba be bobo adibeti budget na fe who make it wo contribution what me make a valid contribution e ho nsunsuanso no ebe boa Ghana for Ohene Gyan met me as me cook a catcher say nano finance minister did budget be to be ye call 2 days retreat ho Serene Hotel na experts are or mobile ebe fire through the budget the various sectors ningina about 11 to 12 of them. None of them, with the exception of one person, na media me who say when it came to the issue of e-levy, no, or kasa ya ne kasa no, a favor e-levy. Almost all the experts who came, omo ya nim difo, you know them, Legon lectures here, business school lectures, nipa ye nim say in the academia no or mo climb ladder na or mo can be a say you edimu e wo my moha. They all spoke against this e-levy. They were outright against it. Nipa ba ku pe na me nim say okasa in favor of e-levy. No kra no ne kasa mu no he was suggesting say we should start maybe from 0.5. Now, as time progresses, do not ye the be kikahu, ye the be kikahu. Na ye can say ye nkase Ghana, ye nkoswa na freebies nkwa. Fine, or might be a detour any boo or mine. But I thought there be na a tour no could do baby. Na ma timamu forso a home actually one. Sebio, ucha wa uketre mana uwia. Ututu. Na uwia onwi na mo wa oketema utwa di tugem na atoto na uwia unya na bia se bi eto aye age no e de na edi to no beye yesi ye di ye o man ni ye ye di to no ye man ni ya hwan mu na edi geti mamfo a enti ne ya udi to no beye bibi di ama na bra o tu asika no odi amemfi na etu asika na. And this is what we are talking about.
This is what we're talking about. Meba horses here, meba na yahwe enema mmienu critical ewo sa budget the status any e-levy.
Nti na ubisa se nti budget no sa abre aye wo mu ya je to
ebi na da wani mi
budget ni ya je to
technically no majatum
technical obi anyi bibia ntumo because na anu a speaker tena konwa mu a ye sorry ya ye ka say ye ka ho a wan say na me ka say Ghana mra na ye di aba no mra na ya gie tum say ye di ebu oman no enye se bio spa na ye bo ana dame ubo ha na eduru ana emwa na wahuretra ne ope na waye debi ye ni ye nuan MPP fo ena ye nyina minister di betu bia say on that 7th no obeba when was that? Was it 7th or so? Yeah, that Tuesday, no, that fateful day. Obeba 13th for the budget, no, about betubia. We were all ready. Yeah, I walk constituency. Ejuma ye nyina ye jaye ene buy ne betnase. No the budget no e betubia. Ye nyina san ko hu ekobobo hu e buy ye be start debate no on the Tuesday. Tuesday ne se bi wo a wo ye de o man ahye wonsa. Umom na wa so di o. Because se bi opposition say ya ntu adwuma ye ka obi nkobisa opposition leader bia say busumi aso ya ntu ayeka wa ye de mamu ahye wonsa no umom na wa so die say wa manfo ya ntu awonka ye bebisa enti se nkampo ye hia ho na budget ya debate hu awie na aka last debate say leaders ye be keka various contributions or members ya ye na afi ya gina so asi agina ya wa udi ade na eba no umom na sese wotenase na uwie na udwane a udwane from what na je say wan kasa wade na udi bae no you don't believe in it near nim in this country ni say uba parliament a when na ye walk out since ye start ye fourth republic ye brashe bia for ye koba ye kwa this is the 8th parliament them bia obeti say in parliament ye walk out bia no na minority for na ye walk out because aban e bulldoze ni way e na omo say omo nyede omo nti ase but this time round there aban na onu say so bulldoze ni way no onu mom no odwane from his own image and this office image na watwa no very clear. Na image no Ghana for you the chef frame mu the tie down na Ghana for be giatuma. Why are you running away from your own image?
Okay, be ba ho enche bia mekọ kwadwo na enche bia me ba ye be hwese budget ye da wanimi. Se wo se wo de munyin tuma discussion na ye koso bi go matie general mosquito general secretary of the NDC say don keti ase enya ade a mo be boycott discussion
Estimates.
or estimates.
That is estimates.
Move boycott.
One say you can say ya bought budget na gua. Budget where da ha no. In entirety, I cannot condemn the budget that it is bad.
Yeah.
But enyoma bi na wo mu a ba ko mienu bi na esi o. We there. Moma yenyen sakraye wom. Sempo beginning na ye start here impulse na omoje sebio ya adwenkyere etu mu a. Anka we have not gone to this far. But near me feel say ye nuanom omusuro say omobe concede ni say ade we ye dia aba no is in its original state. The moment ayebe order 1 2 3 paragraphs ewom no, it tends to lose its originality. And no can it comes to the line say ya bogu ni edi fufuro aba, and that is what they don't want to admit.
So bodum me ba ho e be kom ya hwese discussion na e be koso e wo estimate no ho sensem no sen e de no etie oramo now me di kan ansa na me free ho na me kasa me ba bi ma ye be hwese se estimate na amount for eba mo discuss I see don't get can say you will not boycott the discussion or the estimate. Now mo be share E11 you know say be ya anya ordinary person no find say dey and then amoye.
I'm say no minister of energy e kan ho asem e wo ha Miami ni apenye Japan mesa say yes ye nyi budget into mo then na challenge speaker ruling na or the buyer with a motion na fi budget estimates cost wa committee say share but one thing about budget estimates say this year mamu sense as to what they should spend and what they have taken senior penny can na projections otumi project say bia me pesika say me nya sika no so a say na medi but who ni hu to me parliament na ma wa approve say we target we ya get to afi so we expenditure ceiling so say ya get to enti afi we ya yewo mu ya ma omo to me bi say omo spend ye sika bi next year de na ye ka ho asem no but ye the estimates no but the estimates comes with this year and that of next year. And this year 2020 sika ye di ma omo kwan ben so no mafa so ayusu say sika no. And you don't discuss the current one in isolation to what already you have approved for them. Yes sir, you have done a disservice to the country. And by enforce who come work where did no mo kona ye maya. Yes, I can be so mongo didi. We know what we are doing. Budget, what they brought was just a policy statement, the principles guiding whatever they have in mind. From there, we come to the approval of the budget estimate itself. If we are approval now, then we come to appropriation. I didn't hear I cannot just come and sit here and then unfold whatever plans.
So before move sorry, move rise for Christmas break. Na Ghana for enya butaye mu say na maji enhyehyeye bi atuma efri January eko ndia bosome so e wosi tuanka ebenyeska etuanka.
Eno no misconception, and then there is a doubt out there. That's out there. Say budget antimi anwie hu Juma before the due time now. From January ekono yentimi ntua adwuma efoka. It is not true. Me menye finance expert.
No, by the Minister of Finances and
Me
those
say
caution.
menye finance expert, but that is not true. Say who cohere Financial Management Act now. When it happens like that, now government know who say the budget no will not go through. I think he has 3 months. Every month he has to come to Parliament for a resolution that they have what they call vote on account. You come, Parliament will approve. There are some expenditures you can make. Compensations, say we charge my 4 car, goods and services, they will give you. Their offices, how the offices will run and those things. You can go in for money. But what you will not be permitted is going into capital expenditure projects. They say, yeah, until you have that door, no, that exit, no, for 3 months. Every month, Parliament has to approve something for you. You see, they are putting fear in us so that the right thing will not be done. But if you're a worker, say Parliament play the oversight role. Say it's true. Me need finance knowledge, but ne all can say it is. I think that the finance committee must up its game. We have been constituted into various committees. Will be your friend select committees will be play the role. Maybe or lands and forestry. Inti say the budget no ba anything be what will be no. I feel say me no. I must bring it on bear. Inti say nia all can one say who set it target be the man who. Not target who him say idea we mean to me. And we were also doing our estimates at the committee level. Similar thing happened. Watcha Sikato was a afiwe as I said bia menya 10 billion. 10 billion no. Why nya bia nya unya ekura be 3 billion ena unya e. Na this year once and the abeshe was be at 2022 10 billion na me set ya menya no. The following year kura me pay 20 billion. Who set this target ni ma who will take you serious? Because in Konya Ben and a Ubeyi. And no comes with a lot of things. Be a estimates ni beba no. There's something that runs through over expenditure. And all comes from some of these things. So ya miti your revenue target and you know be a yakoha akojiwe yakoha akojiwe yakoha akojiwe. By the end of the day na ya violate inti say na wu ka say binum si o budget no amba mu a within from January ekono obi anya ketua no. It is not true. We are appealing to Ghanaians. Said they should side with us. Na yema due diligence enye adwuma.
Na due diligence be koso there.
But it is going on.
Okay.
Ekoso. Penyini kan ye where budget no consultations were not done. Say ye proper consultations. I don't think Senka we will get to this level.
But near to say subsequently, and I say
because
Nemeka
kusini say na debate ni nyina course wie. Na leaders no be running up with the ideas. Na can say as I say speaker am I two motion no so aba. Leaders ni wie ya movie delivery. That is where the finance minister came through the majority leader said he has something to say. I think it was out there I will be here. Say obese o meet two leaders no a majority at conclave. I don't think I will meet him. He was going to meet them on the E-levy. Minority said they would not agree. Acre deal, no. I think the energy expert is here. I was there. Yeah, rising last sitting. No, mobile said Ghana want to increase its share in field now. No. OCT, you know. You say you increase your shares. So they brought it. We discussed it and told them, say there is a ceiling.
After they should go and negotiate with them and come back to us to see. So we will scrutinize them. Negotiation, no, baby, then we give you the go ahead to complete whatever that you are doing. But budget tend to be a different thing, as if they themselves have the power to conclude whatever transaction they have done. Meanwhile, this is not what we discuss with them. And to the Abesha budget, no ma, you have to go back and do the right thing.
So why is our corrections?
Corrections, no. Or see why you be. Or see why you be.
But
what I keep on about, what I keep on saying is, this is the budget they have brought to us. When you look at the budget from page 1, it has been paragraphed. Sa could see the last page. Your tables, no, enti near you say yasisano.
Is it not the case?
Do we pick
Speaker, yes, the budget is hereby approved, subject to the amendments and the Minister of Finance or the ban.
Speaker, ben.
And yes, Speaker, I want to enjoy my approval budget.
Now, no one tea say. Your tia could you catch them say on yes speaker.
On
yes, be quiet MP.
On yes, the speaker.
On your one speaker.
The speaker.
But a
speaker.
And your pick and art na you. Ye di mra and a boo my Ghana. When you look at our standing orders, it is clearly stated there. When clause 7. You say who is a speaker? The standing order defines who a speaker is. Mr. Speaker, the speaker we all voted for, his deputies, or anybody who is presiding at a time, no, is a speaker. That is what the standing orders refers to. And then when you come to your standing orders, no, Article 14, is there, Order 14 rather, Order 14 and 13, estate is when the speaker is unavoidably absent, the clerk of parliament will announce to parliament that the speaker is absent. For that matter, the first deputy speaker has to come in. The first deputy, second has to come. And the moment they come to occupy the seat of the speaker, they are clothed with all the powers that the speaker has. What I'm saying is that, say who a football team, you have 11 players with a referee mediating between the two teams. Now at a point in time, you realize the referee who is the mediator is indisposed. Now by consensus, you also say from the two teams, one player should leave his side and then come and mediate. It means the player has now become a referee. That side has reduced by 1, while the other side still remain 11. But now, now a player becoming a referee. In disguise, the other team has an advantage. You understand? What we call the de facto. Near woho say you who say what about a referee? 11-4 or more number 11 can score a goal. And you tell them, say, offside.
Honorable, is it not the case? Says, so you can matter of interpretation.
Maybe it's matter of interpretation. Say, mrana, no. No. I think we have common sense. Maybe.
But common sense seems to be override what is black and white stated in law.
So what is, in American say, what is the black and white? Speaker Kunya, he stated, say, speaker, only voting right.
Okay, is that not referable to speaker?
And who is the speaker? And I'm telling you that you are talking about law. You are talking about law. The standing orders emanate from the Constitution. The standing order is a subsidiary to the Constitution.
Yes, subsidiary legislation.
What the Constitution is supreme. And our standing orders, Parliament is a master of its own rules. And the standing orders is telling us that when we talk about the speaker, speaker refers to Mr. Speaker himself, or in the absence of Mr. Speaker, anybody who is presiding is referred to as a speaker. It is sad I haven't brought my standing orders here. It is stated clearly.
Well,
how do you become how do you become a speaker and at the same time become a member of parliament? We were all voted for when we are in the chamber. That horseshoe structure, we are all the same. But the moment I will be ascended to the days, you know, while Lusu will status as an MP, you have now been up a little bit above the MPs, and that is why you are clothed with the power to allow somebody to speak and not to allow somebody to speak. So how do you come, share, preside, take powers in the house, and still says that I am with you there?
That is
interesting. And pick and add say mrana we dey favor me the beye adwuma we in favor me enti me mfa nya adwuma. And that is why people were pulling the chair, because if you are a speaker, uba will rise to you. You know nyina neti from home. But speaker too kwan a ukotena na konwa mti no, ye the uba when they are ushering you, we all stand up and pay you that homage. I didn't think sorry the man. Because of to me now, so you cannot enjoy those privileges and come back to tell us, say, okay,
so is it not the case?
I think it's civil society. As I said, Muma ye bum. And then now we are ridiculing our democracy. I say a man for holy in high esteem, no. This current parliament, I make us a majority for yama yenima guase.
Mummy no and
Yaeden nano say uti akonwam as a speaker. Na edru baby edin na wa die no. You make a pronouncement say at this stage me speaker. At this stage me speaker. Utra akonwa no ayede.
Na eno entitled MP so kofa akonwa no.
Na abufuo ba eden na ntokwa ba.
Okay.
Sa abufuo na di ba.
Abo no nkrapa on simadu mo chi.
Ewo
point jumadi so ewo
I believe say the way forward no. Ye ma ye nioma bi ehunte na say ne ya portray ye hu Africa na manfo wo buo e ma yen say our democracy is a beacon no, we should hold it like that. Na no me teach chamber na me ra ho yes nipa nimo. As our deputy speaker is a learned person. Wasuamra onimra. But the American say ma ye political affiliations ne ye partisan interest no, and override it. Ni say sebio ye di adwene eden eye. I see him as a different person because potentials or one clearly. Ochinabi, there's no doubt.
Okay. Yeah. Fanso. Mami hwe na sisi minemo pem no ebidru ho. Say until say ebia obi betu anamon akọ Supreme Court to set aside ebia na esi previously, especially that Tuesday no anamon a omuso omotu majority and thereafter na SCC no. Yemfa na say status no say na tie na TSC yai. Now say ye this status no ye adwuma sa levy hon sema minority leader eko kan publicly say minority say you know mo ye ready say 1%, say ye better so about 1% mo be compromise no mo gina ho ana say mo asesa position.
I think we have come out clear say levy in any form we are not supporting it. E-levy in any form, whether short, tall, intermediate, we are not part of it.
And
the community is out there.
So the minority kind of one kasama minority leader
near caucus na actual and say e-levy in any form or shape, we are not supporting it.
Never saw someone for bu minority leader. And
Yebuno pa by my mono interest supersede obia interest.
About non crapa on Sima Adu Nubako, Yembra Energy, and on Kessben Radio. Honorable Fredrick Ahenkwa, Member of Parliament for German North Constituency in the Bono region, Ewoha Enyumbre, Yeno Penfominu Etchin Komo Efa Yema Ghana. Honorable, on the issue of this GPRTU for demonstration, any fuel prices, any baby idea about battery.
I'm say fuel nsensem ne abeye bibi e wo na sebi ya use cross country vehicles no yeah can fuel asema I think we feel it better se me free akọ constituency asamba man budget kura no 2,000 there SSM pay we are within the month ubeko 4 times every week bia ubeko the week bia and 2,000 within the month. You can imagine. Until it has become a burden. We are inside of the country now. Yeah, airport to cry, encroach afena or more rehabilitation in home croneba. Comparatively, would it to who call by aircraft, I think is more cheaper than using the road. And the road no cry apart from cost now we incur no. Fatigue now be farmer and sana wedru no is something. Inti fuel no there I think is a problem. Ghana for enokra ka ho na amanfo etiam kesi because fuel no kan essential commodity. Enye say umpo because without it you can't move. Inti no say ye etiam sana aban ewo anamontu bia it say utu marketing companies no so say you have given me a lot of education me feel say enyoma binum wo ho a mo industry no mo educating en kakra because we have the notion say ukoto half of fuel be say we engine lifespan be reduce and those things. That misconception is out there. Inti baby cry prices no form kakra says nka wo ko ho ma ho hen no because of some misconception into no
okay so red cloud bia
say
so
bia GOIL wa na Shell wa na Total na Puma ansana waye abrana bi wo ho a eno ebema ukoma hen but what GOIL has done no amaye hu say I think the others can also do better. And
if they will not do better, we should jettison, abandon them.
Yes,
and go and
abandon and go to the.
Debia, Nana, Sebasema, Debia, Okan said, GOIL should take the lead.
The lead.
It was our price
reduction.
It will force others to also come down. Because other than that, Ubia, yes, or GOIL. Now, the amount for metal the bed.
We also be fakwan so I could do baby no stay near Okan. But we say latest no. We there were form we there but yeah ye nim no layman we know say
yeah this yeah
there ne neighbor no akofom enti I believe say yenyina like you are saying we have a role to play. We all have a role to play. Say ne be ya ye fuel prices no at least be realistic na say bio consumers so or kwa koto a ni nkoma ede ahenhan if not hardship no akwa na beko because driver ni koto na boarding a den a so no so
oh me who is a GPRT for taxes no more pushing it there it will be difficult where aban anye kwan a o shock as always be say in futuro beko o at the friend saying we air filter car no ubeko abusu kan tem bia ko pe shock as always so ba ko service enti e kwan and scanning ho. That's why I'm against scrapping.
And that is why we are talking about the scrapping of the toll.
Well, different conversation.
Nyoma binum wo ha e matimamfo no nya perception bi because it won't be wo aye gi a me hu ni say unni wo a if you will not buy a vehicle nipa ni bebre trotro ni nia eko oni sika odi beto ka anti no use trotro enti obi a watumi atoka bia no at least say what do to ho no once di na obi tua no eno on to me he can pay ye kan ye say ye yi to na free wo because of congestion any hu kro ne ba ni I can hu kra ni say ye pollute environment no but uko ba bia ye movie no ye free a ya kwan especially from Wenchi Ekomimi Krum Sampa.
na na ko kroma ko fa wanchi
ufa wanchi
ada na unfa brikum
akwan dos ubetimi afa wanchi
enfa gingine sa
me ba be describe makwan ni nyina cho from brikum uba ekwan ni sa enye from wanchi eba ekwan na enye ufi esunyane be fa se kwa na uba the same thing ubetimi spend wanchi to Sampa just an hour drive, no, you can spend close to 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Now, also who cause slow, no, and also cause pollution. So the bad roads rather are even causing more pollution than. So this thing, no, yeah, say to me you told na free wa. It means the government know what briefing space be what baby. But yeah, taxi all round that. A bema man for crying your perception say, oh, sikani ye hiankasa. Because what was the essence of this? So what you say now the air increase baby. Nobody will side with you.
Who say on say fair.
Punch and I will share our Kessben television with our Kessben radio. Now messages making kind kakra quickly na yembra way so or say this one is Kosovo Ampim Barcelona. Lawyer asks the NDC MP if the budget is approved, will they lobby for projects for their constituencies? I wish the sector minister should turn down any requests from any NDC MP because they are nation wreckers. Honorable say budget no yajitum na skaba boga ko lobby for say yenye Sampa road ana.
Now, is it the first time a minority has kicked against the introduction of a particular levy?
And going
Esla was there. Yeah, introduced Edeni Anthony or Maimuha. It is even a fun with a sunset clause.
Okay.
Yeah, but he said, yeah, expanded period, no. Even cry, and cry, yes, and the biaki can't home grab. So that is not it. We are not saying, say, I think people are getting it wrong. Yenka say, my ye need to a woman no more. Any day, or my banner, and yet to no more day. But what we are saying is, say, yen in such a way, say, Ubia bet me a tree na and some for additional burden and between passo because ye can and now man for who say e-transactions na man for e-transactions na man for ye. Edim fasudie pa eba o ye wo come me hwa ade e wo ho pa kese cashew be somewhere 3-4 years ago ade ana e koso ya am robbery omu se asimase wakoyi ni sika e wo bank okoha they are called the neighboring village akwakofa nioma robbery ni ajiska no efulu but now because of electronic transaction ninti nipa no betimi akoji nioma no wo ha no waye transfer to nipa no wallet so abra on use physical cash that paperless system no? But what are we seeing? You say already they are paying some charges na ye di bi ba beka ho it will discourage people from going through that system. And then you can say we shouldn't kill it so early. At least yenye gradual.
Okay.
Now man force so nobody is against the government taking taxes from the populace. But what we are saying is at least it should be reasonable.
Okay.
Because udi sheni panico na uwie be a why target we say UPC. Now for a man for action on free one target na why and ubenya said.
Good evening.
Once a yenyanum gawo for Zamrama for no a gawo oni yen akan for koye business. Within a short time we say gawo ni no ni store na gina no aye asen yen because Sadia no kofana 1 peswa
small profit quick returns.
Yeah, dear no so me penny boob no the 1 cedi atoso. Or no 1 peswa no the atoso no. Obeka kofa nioma no nasa obefa nasa within a week now 1 peswa 1 cedi na the atu wabenya cry then abroso. So I believe say ye no in such a way say at least
So from what you're saying, you sort of support it, but with smaller implementation.
That is what we are saying.
But you said you don't support it.
Oh, now, Uti, the reason the American say, I'm not in isolation.
Okay.
I'm coming from a family. But what we are saying is, beginning, say, consultations,
so there can be a consensus where there can be a middle ground where you guys can support some amount, compromise and support some amount.
Say, be a Gaya Nusei. Agaya Nusei.
I see.
Okay.
Even came on air. Man to say no, Castle minority for the minimum choir, me first wabo me coin dear Ramuna, ma or my dear too. Man, now I wish so cheap. Eddie, he answer you didn't we see.
Okay, good evening to you, lawyer. So Kant says, can't we allow our electoral areas in this country develop themselves by paying taxes into their own bank accounts led by their various assembly members, since the central government could not help us? Hey, what they assemble about? Insensitivity. Oh, my brother, the president wants to bath in the sky. Well, we are left with 3 minutes to go. I can give 1 minute, and we are good to go. 1 minute,
so
your final say.
Yeah, maybe you say, by the end of the day, or mine they say yenyako masika. And it ebeba so, but near kano abine minority yenko benkromuna yehu anumpu masibre. I believe say or mine nebe the ultimate beneficiary. Te nobody obiani adwen bi say bi o twa obi 19 ana o ye bibi abema aban oti akonwa so adwuma beye din e de amano wahu ye kan eto no ye gege eto na ye gege no se nipa ni tua sika no na ohu se ni sika na wotua no ade we ni edi ye ya e hye nipa no nkran e ma ni tua bebre, but where ye tua to no na ye hu ni ayedi eto no e ya na ya asefem se na me ka kire wo de ko na kohwe me ho casual ye exported from Ghana to neighboring countries near outside enyina no. I can confidently tell you say about 80% of the cashew we have in Ghana is from my side there. But go and look at that rows. Okay. Last year alone, the revenue we generated from cashew alone wasn't a small thing.
Okay.
Meanwhile, yeah, do no. Nipa no kura sound di nisika koto cashew no lodi trailer no the bank raya. Niti anyi ya kana muni asho na ni nyoma no.
SMP time.
We should put it into good use. Now put it into good use. Meji say amount for tuatua
because you finance